Clive and I see my old teammate Pierre going for 10. They're never short of confidence. I mean, they'll win the game tonight. It's a complete mismatch. I think it's just a matter of how many.
Well, the Netherlands are playing some nice, pretty football, but it lacked little punch until they brought on the two substitutes. The old, I can say old time, there's two experienced players in that class. A neat little ball looking for De Jong. Berghuis was blocked on his run towards goal, but Gibraltar. Berghuis. Well, they've answered everything so far. Gibraltar sits in and around the box. Dumfries to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum across the face of goal, whipped away by Ronan. Wijnaldum on the far side. It's a string of 9 defenders and a goalkeeper at the moment, and the closest we've come to national football. And the Gibraltar officials pointed out there are 22 other countries in a similar position. There's Klaasen's in there and whisked away by Ronan.
Well, Klaasen did really well.
Itching to have a shot at goal, takes a deflection. Carlin gets that on a brilliant save, first sight. Didn't make the grade there. He was making a living out of football. Krul has come a long way. There's a heavy landing on the synthetic pitch for the Norwich keeper. Dumfries hangs the ball back. Cipollina, the captain, uses his wide chest to block the ball. Does break the line. Depay turns, gets another shot well goalwards, but not on target. Frustrating. The Leon players slipping and sliding, and then Depay across the face of goal, and well, it appeared it was easier to score than miss for Denzel. Berghuis. Wijnaldum. Oh, another excellent save, not just to keep it out, but to push it away. The Gibraltar supporters are daring to dream. Wijnaldum plays a 1-2, and roughly 3 square miles. This is the biggest visiting country. TJ Debar to Ronan, miscontrol. It was a loose ball there, and both players went for it, but the referee felt that it had been a wayward challenge from Ronan, and his team are carrying out his defensive game plan and frustrating the Dutch. Wijndal again. Klaasen at the near post, but he's exceptionally well marked by Scott. Well, you can maybe see why Coach Ribas rested most of these players for the game in
Cooling has done that for Gibraltar.
Well, Davy Klaasen has not. Doniel Malen, of course, Donny van der Beek, who hasn't lived up to his reputation at Manchester United. It's Klaasen! Another one of those. Doesn't matter how you keep them out, as long as you keep them out. Gibraltar change the names and faces, trying to keep it out, but they can't. And finally, the Netherlands get the breakthrough. Berghuis lifts the pressure on the Netherlands. They've knocked on the. It's one of those that's a bit of a late developer, 29 years of age. Has been a key man on this right-hand side of the yacht. Depay. The crowd has lost their shape. Berghuis. Klaasen comes in. And again, they just get enough players in the way. And again, Carling with another incredible. Just before half-time, lots of movement in the area. De Ligt climbed above everybody, but couldn't get a... Well, that a safe full-back. He had one great opportunity in the first.
Be doing better.
Guided back to the goalkeeper. It's an awful long way round. Brilliant run. Fantastic run, and then he lost his own footing.
Brilliant from Depay. That's
a lot of movement inside the area. Morley is the target. De Ligt climbs above him. Klaasen. His Ajax debut at the age of 16. Here's the DJ on the run. What a fantastic run. Was he nudged in the area? Daley Blind knew exactly what he was doing in going hip to hip with Debar. He thought he'd squeezed a penalty out of the Dutch.
Oh, what a terrific run. It was the burst of pace that took us all by surprise.
The team, and they've sent on a 22-year-old and 18-year-old, and they've got the second. Taken in the stride of Luc de Jong. They've finally broken the will of Gibraltar, swept in for the second goal of the game with 9.5 minutes past in the second half. No handball. Barrow come back. Will it lead to a third goal? No, it won't. Not if the exceptional Coling has anything to do about it. Malam puts it in. The defensive Gibraltar is very well organised. This is Klaassen. That's going to be a better cross than that. Just an update on the Turkey. That's a silly foul. Cipollina raises his arm. Stab. He goes for it. The wall does its job. Oh, Coling can't get there. And a cruel, wicked deflection leads to the third Dutch goal. I think yesterday they are going for the kill. There'll be no charity. Coling kicks it out, but, well, a second quick-fire goal. And it's Wijnaldum who's on the national team score sheet again. The skipper leading from the front.
Well, what a difference.
They've shown great spirit, but this is Klaassen finding space, cuts it in, walked in. Goal number 5. Doniel Malam gets his second goal for his country. They're going to the total victory here. Curling comes off his line. I think it'll take as long as the referee will allow. Tricks come up with something different. So many different avenues are being explored to try to central defender's position, and he's given the ball away. Oof, that's a fantastic wispish turn from Doniel Malam for the Lancastrians a couple of weeks ago against Southampton in a 5-1 win. This is the man they can't afford to lose. Dale Coling. Wijnaldum has dropped back into defence. Remember, they're down a man defensively, the Netherlands, with Daley Blind having no offside. Flies across the face of goal. Oh dear, how did that one miss? A question that Wijnaldum is asking himself.
I can't believe.
They're looking for their 6th. Ball across the line. Going to be rubbing shoulders with the top nations for a number of years. And on the score sheet, that'll be a welcome goal for Manchester United's Donny van de Beek. It hasn't been a great 2021 for him, but at least we see him now at last.
If you expect him to settle immediately.
This is Depay. Another player moved from the Netherlands to England and didn't action anything special of the 6 that they've managed to score so far. And there's another one that's walked in. Memphis Depay gets his name on the score sheet. It's up for the pasture. Well, they're seeing plenty of goals tonight, but the 8th is prevented by the strong hands of Kyle Goldwyn. Vidal, brilliant cross in. I don't think he knew a great deal about that then, Doniel Malam. The crowd, Tim Krul's goal. And closest to getting his head on the ball. Well, referee draws to a close. Ultimately, a job